Welcome back to Chinenye TV, the #1 spot for the hottest, most controversial, and blockbuster celebrity gist that keep you glued to your screens. If you have not yet subscribed, you are missing out on the real drama that sets the entertainment industry on fire. Hit that subscribe button right now, turn on your notifications, and join this growing family of gist lovers because here, we do not hold back. We give you the gist raw, hot, and unfiltered, exactly the way you like it. In the ever-buzzing world of Nollywood where the spotlight shines brightest on fame, glamour, and red carpet smiles, sometimes the lights expose what was meant to stay hidden. The latest emotional storm shaking the industry right now centers around Nollywood's sweetheart, Chinenye Nnebe, and her mother, the popular producer and filmmaker, Uche. What started as a quiet day on set reportedly turned into a heated emotional breakdown that left crew members whispering, fans shocked, and social media flooded with mixed reactions. You already know, when Chinenye TV brings gist like this, it's not child's play, it's pure unfiltered entertainment straight from the heart of Nollywood. So here's how it all began. Reports surfaced early this week from reliable industry insiders that Chinenye, who was shooting a new movie under her mother's production company, broke down in tears after a disagreement with her mother. It wasn't a small argument, eyewitnesses described it as a storm that started quietly but ended with emotion spilling over. According to one crew member who spoke anonymously, the tension had been brewing for days before it finally exploded. Uche, known for her perfectionist attitude and her strong personality as a producer, reportedly scolded Chinenye for arriving late to the set and missing a key scene that involved several extras. But instead of brushing it off like usual, Chinenye snapped. The usually calm and composed actress reportedly told her mother, "You treat everyone better than me. I'm your daughter but you never see my effort." Those words, according to insiders, froze the entire set. The crew members said even the camera assistant stood still, shocked that Chinenye, who has always been known for her quiet respect toward her mother, could finally let her bottled emotions spill. One sound engineer said, "It was like watching real-life drama inside a movie shoot. You could tell she had been holding it in for a long time." Another crew member added, "Uche tried to stay professional, but you could see she was shaken. She told Chinenye to step outside if she wanted to talk personal, but by then the damage was done, everyone had heard everything." By the time word got out, the story had already been twisted and shared across social media like wildfire. Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere you turned, people were talking about the Uche set drama. Some blogs claimed it was about money, others said it was about favoritism, and a few claimed it had to do with the constant comparisons between Chinenye and her sister Sonia Uche. You know fans can never let family matters rest. One viral post read, "Ever since Sonia started shining brighter, Chinenye has not been the same. Maybe it's finally too much pressure." Another wrote, "It's hard when your mom is also your boss. You can't separate love from work." The comments kept pouring in until the story became the top Nollywood gist of the week. Chinenye, who is known for her emotional roles and innocent charm, has always been adored by fans who see her as humble, beautiful, and hardworking. But this time, people are divided. Some fans say she deserves to express herself after years of working under her mother's strict production rules. One emotional fan comment on Instagram read, "Chinenye has carried so much grace for too long. Even strong daughters cry when they feel unseen." Another said, "Uche needs to treat her daughters like women, not workers. Family is not business." But not everyone agreed. Some came to Uche's defense, saying she's the reason her daughters have platforms today. One fan wrote, "People forget Uche gave them everything, the exposure, the roles, the fame. She's a tough woman but she loves her kids." Another added, "If she was not their mother, you all would call her the best producer for being professional. Now because it's her child, everyone wants to talk." As the noise grew louder online, Chinenye TV went digging deeper, and sources close to the production revealed that Chinenye had been feeling emotionally exhausted for a while. She's reportedly been juggling multiple projects, endorsements, and personal responsibilities, all while living under constant public scrutiny as Uche's daughter. One of the insiders revealed that Chinenye once said she felt like she could never separate her identity from her mother's shadow. She loves her mom, no doubt, the insider said, but she wants to be seen for her own talent, not just as a product of Uche films. That statement alone says a lot about what's really going on behind the glitz and camera lights. Another twist that fanned the flames came 2 days later when Chinenye posted a cryptic message on her Instagram story: "You can give your all and still feel unseen." That post sent fans into a frenzy. Some interpreted it as a direct message to her mother, while others saw it as a general emotional outburst. But Chinenye, on her part, maintained her usual professional silence, posting behind-the-scenes clips of her ongoing movie production as if nothing happened. That move only intensified the speculations. One fan commented, "Uche is pretending all is well, but the silence is too loud." Another said, "A mother's pride sometimes blinds her from her child's pain." The emotional temperature online rose higher, and the family's private matter became the public's entertainment. By midweek, a supposed crew member leaked a short audio clip allegedly recorded during the confrontation. Though Chinenye TV cannot confirm the authenticity, the voice identified as Chinenye's could be heard trembling with emotion, saying, "I just want you to see me." That single sentence broke the internet. It sparked discussions about the struggles of children raised under famous parents, especially in the entertainment world. Fans began drawing parallels to similar family situations, mentioning how it's easy for personal feelings to get lost in the business of filmmaking. One fan wrote, "Fame can destroy family bonds if there's no understanding." Another said, "Chinenye should apologize in private." Mothers sometimes forget that daughters are human too. Meanwhile, people close to Sonia Uche say she's been trying to mediate quietly between her mother and sister. She reportedly told friends that both of them need time apart to breathe. A few days later, Sonia shared a photo of both her mom and Chinenye on her Instagram story with a simple caption, "Family is everything." That single gesture brought a bit of calm, and fans praised her for maturity. One comment read, "Sonia is the glue holding this family together. She always plays peacemaker." Another said, "If only all siblings could be like Sonia. She knows when to talk and when to act." Still, the incident has opened conversations across Nollywood about boundaries, professionalism, and emotional health. Some industry insiders revealed that it's not uncommon for actors who work with their family members to experience emotional burnout. A director who has worked with the Nnebe family in the past told Chinenye TV, "Uche is passionate, but she's also firm. That's her strength and her weakness. When you mix business with blood, emotions are bound to spill someday." Social media psychologists and influencers have even started analyzing the issue from different perspectives. Some call it generational pressure, others call it the pain of being the second star in a family of fame. One viral TikTok creator said, "You can be loved publicly and still feel lonely privately." Chinenye's tears are not just about one argument. It's about years of emotional load. That statement alone gathered over 50,000 likes and turned the whole gist into a deeper reflection about the cost of success. As days passed, both Chinenye and Chinenye appear to have resumed normal work activities, but fans are still watching closely. During a recent live interview on a YouTube channel, Chinenye subtly addressed the situation by saying, "Family is family. We correct in love, and we move forward." While she didn't mention names, everyone knew exactly what she was talking about. The interviewer tried to dig deeper, but she smiled and said, "Every home has its ups and downs. We are fine." Still, the sparkle in her tone made some fans feel like there's more beneath the surface. Now, in true Chinenye TV fashion, we can't ignore how the fans have turned this private issue into a national discussion. Some fans are rooting for reconciliation, while others are still picking sides. One emotional comment trending right now says, "We grew up watching Chinenye movies, and now seeing this crack in their family breaks my heart. Please make peace." Another one wrote, "Even in pain, Chinenye carried herself with grace. That girl is destined for greatness." Yet, a third voice chimed in harshly, "Nobody's a saint here. Both mother and daughter need to learn how to balance emotions with work." The whole situation reminds everyone that behind every smiling red carpet photo, there are real emotions, real struggles, and sometimes, real tears. Nollywood stars may play emotional characters on screen, but life behind the scenes can be even more dramatic. And in this case, Chinenye's emotional outburst has exposed what many families go through quietly: the fight for understanding, recognition, and love in the middle of success and public expectations. At the end of the day, What everyone truly wants is peace between mother and daughter. The fans want to see them together again, smiling and laughing like before. They want that magical bond that inspired so many people to believe that family and fame can coexist. Whether that will happen soon or take time, no one knows. But one thing is clear, this gist has shaken the industry, and every fan is now watching closely to see what happens next. And as always, Chinenye TV will be right here to bring you every hidden detail, every emotional turn, and every truth that slips through the cracks. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications, and stay locked in, because in Nollywood, when family and fame collide, the drama never ends, it only gets hotter.